What's up, guys? A while ago I promised I would do a video on duty belt layouts, so we're going to take a look at my personal battle belt. Yes, it's a 511. No, I am not sponsored. You may have your own opinions on 511. I've always found it works well enough for me. So, love it or hate it, that's what I'm using. Addressing the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a Scar 16S. Yes, there will be a review coming for it. Yes, that is for mounting what you think it is. Excuse the using the bed here as a work surface. It's the biggest space I've got in my little rat trap apartment. And then later on we're going to move into my duty belt for work. So first off, we got a 511 Cobra style rigger's belt that this is threaded through. This comes as just a shell. It is the VTAC something or other 511, put their name on it, whatever. So anyways, the belt passes through. I've got it rigged external there for attaching stuff directly to it. I was running a knife there. Now I'm not. So I got a 2-stage HSGI tactical taco here, and at the other end I have the magazines for my Glock 19X in there currently. It'll fit everything from Beretta M9 magazines to Sig Sauer M17 magazines. Basically, I haven't found a double or single stack that won't fit in here. Single stack, you could probably fit 2 of them in there. Don't know, don't have a 1911, haven't tried it. And then you've got your AR mags. These are Lancers. It will take them in the interest of safety. It's locked and clear. I'm not going to prove it to you. Take my word that it works. Everything on the table here has been safety checked, so no worries if I move it. Next off, I've got a Safariland triple retention holster here for the Glock 19X, light bearing, because if you can't see what you're doing, there's no point engaging the target. I've got a medical pouch here with trauma shears just to make life a little easier if I need to get to it, or if the medic needs to work on me. I use these zipper pulls to kind of foul it in place, and it's just tucked directly underneath the molly. So that's about it for that. I've used the belt quite a bit, whether just using it as a platform to carry my gun when I ride my quad, or just training up in the mountains. It works great. Don't have any qualms with it really, other than some of these little molly stations aren't spaced very well, so when I put it on, the Glock kind of rides behind my hip. Excuse me, some Taco Bell's trying to say hi there. The Glock's a little behind my right hip, which I prefer it center line on the hip, just due to years of carrying it professionally. Well, carrying a pistol professionally. When I was in, I carried the Beretta M9 and the Sig Sauer M17, not the Glock 19X. The Glock 19X I'll do a review on a little later. I currently don't have a second set of hands to hold the camera, and I'm still doing stuff on my phone, so just bear with me. I'll do the best I can. Moving over to the duty belt. Moral of the story here is do what works for you, right? So you've got your basic triple lock belt there. You got your magazine holder, pretty self-explanatory. You can rotate it 360 degrees in increments of 90 degrees. I was wearing it rotated so that the magazines were riding horizontal. Ran to a call for service, lost one, was embarrassing, found it later, so anyways, now we're vertical. Zac tool belt clip, pretty handy bit of gear. I've got a couple keys for work on here and my handcuff key. I've got my issued Blackhawk something or other quote-unquote triple retention holster. It's more like a double. Got your hood there, not really worried about it. we're not here to debate such things. Got your asp baton with the rotating dealio sheath. I usually wear it rotated like that just to make it a little harder for someone behind me to grab the weapon, and it's a little easier for me to grab with my right hand. And I kind of glossed over them, but you've got your belt keeps to hold your cool guy belt to your keep your pants up belt. I usually keep the back part of my belt free and clear. Some guys like to put flashlights, handcuff keys there, whatever. I don't like it because if you fall, you're going to break your back, and then you're completely out of the fight. Heaven forbid you're paralyzed and someone takes your gun. Too terrible to even think about, right? Moving on, I've got my issued ASP handcuff case. These are the second edition of these. Believe me, I'm not really crazy about them. I know you can shim, shiv, whatever argument you want. Supposedly it's fixed. Cool. It's what I'm issued, it's what I use. I don't have any room to argue it. Moving on, you got your Motorola 5000 some odd radio pouch there. I do not wear the quick disconnect on mine because I've seen it too many times getting out of the car. It's rotated weird and the radio holster just falls off, and you've dropped about $1,000 or so on the ground. Taser X26 holster, rigged so that it faces, when the belt is on, it faces towards my center line. I am a decent marksman, right and wrong-handed. I prefer, if I'm going to engage a target with either a lethal weapon or non-lethal, part of good customer service is being able to accurately engage that target, so I prefer to do it strong side. That's about it. If you got questions, I can go into it here, but just let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, suggestions for future videos, let me know. As promised, I will do some action stuff with this on. I'm going to do a review on the Glock. I will also get you the model number for the holster, just in case you want it. I went with tan because eventually I'm going to replace this with tan. I was going to do kind of a night fighter setup. And I'd forgotten the golden rule that black gear is usually darker than the night, so dark blue or dark green is better. But given my location, desert tan works well. Another teaser on the scar. If you're in doubt, on the fence about getting one, whatever, if you can afford it, get you one, son. I love it. Anyways, shout out to Ian at Forgotten Weapons, Mike over at Grand Thumb, and Colt on Colt's Way. What's up, guys? You rock. Love the content, man. Take care, everybody.